Are you the mastermind behind this?
Well, I'm the executive director for WWE of our SmackDown Your Vote.
And who initiated wrestling or the political end? Who initiated this?
Well, this today. This was actually
the actual program.
Oh, the program. It was WWE who initiated the SmackDown Your Vote program back in 2000. We work with a number of different organizations. It's really a joint effort of a number of national organizations to get 2 million more 18 and 30-year-olds to vote in 2004 over the number that voted in 2000, which would be an increase of 10%.
When you go around the country doing this, I guess you do. What kind of response are you getting? Permit me for noticing there's a fraction of those chairs filled out there today.
Oh no, I think it's very difficult when you do something like this in the morning. People have jobs, they're working, so actually not a bad turnout considering. No, usually at the events where people aren't at work, particularly at our arenas and other things, you always get a very favorable turnout. We'll have excitement, and really it's as much about the event as then publicizing the fact that we're out here doing it. The fact that we come here today, we may touch 30, 40 people, but the fact that then we get news coverage on it and the word spreads, there'll be millions who then understand that there are people in their corner who want them to get off the couch on election day and vote, that they're not forgotten.
Answer me this. In 1992, I think it was, MTV initiated Rock the Vote, and that got tremendous publicity, and they're still doing it. But yet in 2000, there was not a good 18 to 24 turnout. What did they do wrong that you hope to do right?
Oh, I don't think it's a matter of what anybody did wrong. I think 1992 was Quicksilver in a bottle. It was simply a matter of a candidate, President Clinton, who reached out to that demographic, and it just hit the right tone, and those organizations like Rock the Vote, TV were there to help spread that word. That's what we're doing this year. And what we've convinced the candidates, and we're working to convince members of Congress and other people running for office, is that if you reach out to this 18 to 30-year-old SmackDown demographic, they will respond by voting. And we're very confident we're going to get 20 million 18 to 30-year-olds to the polls in 2004, which would be the first time in a number of years there will be a positive increase in that demographic voting.
Yeah. Aside from the marketing, which is what this is, marketing of the vote, what do you say to all the suits in Washington to get down to people with green hair and body slams?
Well, America is about a lot of different people. We're a melting pot. And voting in this country is about getting everybody to vote. It's an inclusive process.
But take me through how you convince these politicians. How do you do that? How do you make them cool?
We tell them, look, we're here to work with you. If you are going to reach out to the 18 to 30-year-olds of this country, we're going to help promote the fact you're reaching out to the 18 to 30-year-olds of this country. We'll put you on television. We'll put you in our publications. We'll put you on our website. We'll let people know using our marketing power that you're speaking out to this demographic so that they know you're standing up and being counted.
And
that's our contribution.
And it looks like you got it. What time tonight is the event?
It's Monday Night Raw. It's our live 2-hour program. It's every Monday night on Spike TV.
Oh, thank you so much.
Here's Victoria.
Hi. Not yet. Okay. Victoria. So how does it feel to be the vicious vixen of politics?
Well, honestly, my father's was in the Air Force, so that makes me an Air Force brat. So I have a lot of passion for the service. So I remember my mom raising 3 kids without my father being there during the Vietnam War and wanting to get the people back home to their families and stuff like that. And also the education. A lot of people are going, what's a wrestler doing here? Talking about politics. What does she have to say? And I didn't want to be a wrestler when I was a child. I want to be a doctor, so I was at college education, getting loans, draining my parents' pocketbook to send me to college. And I'm going to schools telling kids to stay in school, go to college, and for what? To be in debt. And so I want to try to make a difference in our Congress to help fund kids for higher education for less. So I struggled through school living on top ramen. Remember those days?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Did you vote in the last election? How's your voting?
No, actually, I was like Hurricane. I didn't think my vote mattered. And since I've been with WWE, I've been registered to vote, and the importance that our company has stressed and what we're promoting I'm a voter now. So.
All right. Well, it's so great to meet you. You always wear your message on your chest there?
I do when I do these appearances, and we have a
And
new
in the
logo.
ring,
You can log
right?
on to WWE SmackDown Your Vote to purchase one of these
Oh,
too.
is that right?
So.
I think I got one for free.
Did you? But look at yours; it's much nicer than
It
mine.
is nice. Well, you can get one of these.
Yeah.
You got Yank around here. You can get that.
Do I?
Yes, I think you do.
If not, I'll slam them. Just kidding. Thank you so much.
So where do we see this? Thank you. Where do we see like a demonstration? You guys
Yeah, we do a lot of this.
Every town that we go to,
You registered to vote
Yes.
because of wrestling?
No, before. But I'm a huge fan. My daughter loves you.
Tell her, hey.
Game. Man, you're like a popular guy around here. So, did you vote in the last election?
Yes, ma'am.
Victoria was saying that you guys sort of like had an epiphany and all signed up to vote together. Tell me about that.
Actually, I voted up when we started the program. I hadn't yet voted, and I didn't feel comfortable going out encouraging people to do something I hadn't done, and that was part of that was.
Why hadn't you? So now you understand why people don't because you were there. Give me a sense of why not.
My part of my message is always that I was one of those people that thought my vote didn't count, but at the same time I also remind people that 99 cents doesn't make a dollar. You need that extra penny to make that dollar. You need that extra vote to make a difference.
Boy, did we see that here in 2000.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And as I told them, I said, you don't have to remind people that here in Florida, every vote does count. And I had to, so I wanted to vote and be a part of the system myself before I actually went out to encourage people to do it.
So, who does your hair?
Who does my hair? A makeup lady at the television studio.
Do you is this and permit me to ask you this because this is my job. Is this sort of a costume or is this you?
Yeah, this is part of the character I play on TV. I'm a superhero, and I'm a crime fighter, baby.
Category 5.
Category 5, and
does this help you relate to the 18 to 30 crowd? Green hair, earrings.
Oh, definitely. Well, I would probably do that anyway. Just being part of the younger generation, I guess. But yeah, if you give them something to identify with, I think they'll listen to more than a politician who's maybe out of their age group or who's talking about things that they might not care about.
Now, on the flip side, do you think someone in a charcoal navy blue suit, or do you think somebody in a navy blue suit who works in Washington will look at your green hair and your earrings and not take you seriously?
That may be the case, but if so, then I think that mentality might be a little outdated. All you have to do is walk outside in any major city, and you'll see that, especially in America, the greatest country of the world, diversity is one of our strengths. So.
And you're hoping to clue them in.
Oh yeah, clue them in.
Well, it's so good to meet you. Thanks so much. Will you? Does that hurt when you demonstrate?
It'd be hard. They would go down. I don't want to hurt this.
I'm stronger than I look, but thanks for the consideration.
Is that a challenge?
No?
Not stronger than that.
I'm Glenna, by the way. Hi.
Linda?
Glenna, Lindsay.
Glenna?
Glenna.
Maven, nice to meet you.
What are you the Maven of?
Where do I get it?
What's it? You know what a Maven is?
Yeah, it's an expert.
Yeah, what are you a Maven of?
That's the first time I've ever been asked. Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
I kind of
That's
like
actually
that I've asked you that question.
That's my first. I've never been asked that. That's my first name. That's my real name though. So.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, so your mom gave you the name Maven?
Unfortunately, she did. Yeah,
Good for her. So let me. How into politics were you before this whole program?
Before the SmackDown Your Vote program, before I actually got into World Wrestling Entertainment, I was a 6th grade school teacher. Going back to college, I was a history and political science major in college. So.
And when you taught kids, I mean, was part of your curriculum or part of your pitch to them get involved, do things to make a difference?
Absolutely. Actually, my first year teaching ever was during the 2000 presidential election. So we did a mock election. We had mock candidates running, and we had a good time with it. Then after the vote came out, what a better tool to teach the kids of the importance of voting than what happened in the 2000 presidential election.
No kidding. So what is it, do you think, from this age group that makes them, and I use the word apathetic because it's a good catchphrase, and some are not, but what is it that they're not getting that kick in the butt?
Well, I think it's a combination of laziness and a combination of just not actually believing that what they say at the polls will make a difference. I mean, let's be honest. It took a good kick in the butt to get me voting. I mean, I didn't probably vote until.
Was that in the ring or out?
No, it was actually out of the ring. But it wasn't until I got out of college. I mean, I'm a history and political science major in college, and I still wasn't voting, for local issues. But it wasn't until I started teaching. It wasn't until I actually started researching. I figured if I'm teaching this to my sixth graders, I actually better start practicing what I preach. So that's what got the kick in the butt for me, and that was just sheer laziness. Then after the 2000 presidential election, I actually realized and saw firsthand just what one vote can do, especially down here in Florida. What one vote can do, and it was a great teaching aid, a great, extremely great tool for my kids.
That's great. Tell me what your specialty is in wrestling. I'm not a fan.
Specialty?
My husband is.
Looking pretty.
You are gorgeous.
I'm not that good of a wrestler, so I just try to look pretty.
You don't have a move or a...
I got a couple. No, I do a couple jumps off the top, and I'm trying to have.
They gotta come up. You gotta come up
I'm
with
trying to think
it.
of that the whole time you've been interviewing.
Maven Huffman.
No, not that. No. What am I? I used to tell it to my kids. They would have these like little copy dictionaries, and I would be like punching my first name and tell me what's the difference.
Probably could have had a lot more kids out here if they haven't noticed. This was just done, I think 2 days ago. Just together. So.
You're right. It's Friday morning.
But sometimes I don't want to diminish that. Sometimes you don't get big crowds. That's not the issue.
I understand. There you go.
I love him.
Yeah, you can tell. You're good at it. Well, have fun tonight.